Welcome to the Penn Ultimate Edition of the LL Spring Sports Roundtable, brought to you by Penn Medicine, Lancaster General Health, Sports Medicine. I'm getting to the point where that rolls trippingly off my tongue.
Nice.
Now that we're just about done. That figures. Anyway, my name is Mike Gross. I'm hosting these proceedings, and to my left is John Walk. To my right is Jeff Reinhardt. We cover these spring sports, which are dwindling down to a few games, except in baseball.
Yeah, it's all
In which I don't know if this is the best season in the history of the Lancaster Lebanon League in baseball, but it's got to be in the conversation. And it just keeps getting more and more amazing. I mean, last night might have been the most amazing night yet, and we're going to start at Warwick in the first round of the 6A state playoffs. Warwick Hatboro-Horsham, the Warriors down by 5 or 4? 4, I think, and going into the bottom of the 7th inning. They put together 7 hits, including a 2-run double by Matt Williams, followed by a 3-run walk-off homer by Nick Slojic.
Wow.
And they win 8-7 to advance to the next round, which means I get to go to Mount Aloysius College on Thursday. It's only 3 hours, a 3-hour drive from here, where they will play Upper St. Clair in the second round. Upper St. Clair has 10 losses. Warwick is 20-2 now. Excellent opportunity right in front of the Warriors here. This is something extraordinary that's going on here.
Hatboro-Horsham, are they the Hatters?
They're the Hatters.
The Hatters.
The Hatters. Very good.
All right.
Very good.
All right.
Always good to update the nickname situation, as
Love
they
it.
say. 5A, first rounders.
Loaded.
Yeah, we're down to the state quarterfinals, and we still have 3 teams playing.
That's amazing.
And on Thursday, 2 of them are going to play each other, Ephrata and Donegal. But anyway, a game that I covered last night, Ephrata played the team that is, according to Max Prep, the number 1 team regardless of class in the state of Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And the first pitch of the game, this dude for Peters Township hit it 400 feet, almost to the press box in the football bleachers at Ephrata's War Memorial Field. Peters Township led the game 4-0. And then critically, I think, to kind of turn momentum and everything else, Coy Schwanger, the very good catcher for Ephrata, hit a 2-run homer. And then things really got crazy. And Ephrata ground out a 7-run inning in which, now listen to this, there was a pop-up in foul territory near the Peters Township dugout, only about 55 feet or so from home plate. So the pitcher's moving, the catcher's moving, the first baseman's moving. He makes the catch. Adrian Shelley, the coach of Ephrata, is watching all this, and he says, "Tag up, dude," to Tanner McCracken, who was on third.
Oh.
He tug up and scored on a ball that was 55 feet from home plate.
Somebody at home.
Yeah.
Covering. How
That's
about
it.
that?
So it was anyway. Ephrata ends up winning the game 9-7. We're not even close to being done with the craziness here, folks. Also in 5A, Manheim Central gets 3 in the bottom of the 7th and beats Marple Newtown 9-8. They advance to the quarterfinals against Archbishop Wood. That game is on Thursday, 4 o'clock at Muhlenberg High School.
Wood's great at everything.
Yeah,
great at everything.
Yeah, they are great at
They
everything.
have
but, you
all
know,
these teams still playing in the
there's
spring.
more on that story,
There
as you
is,
know. Right?
but they're really good.
Yeah,
really
they
good.
are. They're really good at
Everything.
Yeah,
What are
really
they not good at?
And I want to also mention in 3A, Lancaster Catholic 8, Philadelphia Academy nothing. And this game was close for a while. Philadelphia Academy had a pitcher, and he kind of came unglued in the 5th inning, and there was a torrent of wild pitches and walks and stuff. And Nate Wingenroth did hit a home run for the Crusaders, but they're through. They only have 2. Lancaster Catholic only has 2 losses. They're 21-2, and they're through to the quarterfinals. And needless. Oh, and I also want to mention Donegal. Donegal advances with an 11-7 win over Southwestern Lehigh. Yeah, and Jonathan Holmes was the winning pitcher, and also Andrew Small in relief. Holmes homered in the game, but these are not like clearly their number 1 pitchers. Donegal has like 4 pitchers, which bodes well for this time of year. What maybe doesn't bode so well is that Donegal and Ephrata played each other in the districts, and Ephrata won the game 11-1. It was a mercy rule job. But anyway, I feel like I'm rambling, but there's a lot to ramble about here. It's extraordinary what has happened in this baseball season in our league.
Donegal plays Ephrata. Yes.
That's correct.
That's Thursday at Red Lion.
At Red Lion. Well, I mean, Warwick is a district champion. They're going to Mount Aloysius College.
Yeah, it's a
Hello.
team. Yeah.
And they're not playing a district champ.
Interesting.
Thursday's winners go to the state semis then.
That's correct.
All right,
yeah,
so we
that's
talked
correct.
about
And we don't know the sites and times and all that, but that'll be those games will be next week.
Baseball.
Semis and finals. Anyway,
Beautiful.
It's been an amazing year. Manheim Township, quickly. Manheim Township bowed out. They lost 1-0 last night. They were the champions of the LL League. They're comparable to any of these teams that I just mentioned. But you know how baseball is. A lot of one-run games. By the way, Manheim Central has played 5 postseason games so far, districts and states, won them all by 1 run.
Wow.
5 one-run wins. 3 of them were 2-1 games.
Pulling their hair out. Over
Amazing,
there.
amazing. All right,
Wowzer.
that's enough baseball.
Okay.
That was a lot of baseball.
A lot of
Sorry
baseball.
to ramble, but hey,
Good stuff.
It's pretty extraordinary.
Absolutely.
Jeffrey,
Yes.
work with me.
Volleyball?
Yes.
Anyone? Okay. Volleyball's over. 2 teams made states. They both bowed out here in the last couple of days. First up, AAA Warwick, the LL League champ, District 3, 3rd place. First round match, got to go to this. Northampton, Concrete Kids.
God love them.
Nice gym up there. Took a while to get there, but I digress. Great match. Northampton wins 3-2, 15-6 in the 5th. They really just played awesome. Yeah. Concrete Kids played awesome in that 5th set. Warwick had a 2-1 lead. 4th set, Warwick had a 3-point lead, mid-set, kind of playing well, ton of momentum. Kid for Northampton, Spike, going for the kill, and the ball it was close to the line in the back, right where the linesman is. He called it in, and it was right where I was sitting, and it was clearly out. And Warwick kind of argued the call, yada yada yada. Called it in. Northampton got the point. Northampton comes back, wins the 4th, got all the momentum, and really laid it on him in the 5th. By the way, Warwick showed me their game tape afterwards. There are no sour grapes. They showed me their game film afterwards. It was out.
Sounds like a little
shot
bit.
was out.
Sounds like a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, they had a
I'm talking about the Zapruder film.
Yeah, they had a 3-point lead and momentum, and then that happened.
No, I hear you.
It happens.
That's legitimate. I understand.
They don't have cyclops like tennis in boys volleyball in high school.
It seems like they ought to.
Yeah, but
Let's get on that. Let's get on that project.
Great season for Warwick. Again, shared the Section 1 title, won the LL League championship. After the match, Nate Gajecki, their totally awesome, cool coach who's been there forever, 18 years, great guy, loves the game, just kind of shushed me over to the side and he said, "Hey, I'm done. That's it. Don't tell anybody. Off the record, I'm done."
Well, you're telling some people.
Well, it's now. We're good.
Okay.
He told the team at the banquet on Saturday night. He's like, "I'm telling them on Saturday." He's like, "Just hold off on."
And it wasn't because of that call.
It was not because of that call.
I knew
But he kind of looked at me sideways when I mentioned, "Well, I don't know, that shot there in the 4th." But anyway, Nate stepping down after 18 years, so great job, Nate Gajecki. Fabulous program at Warwick. Whoever gets that job will inherit a fantastic program. And yes, so Nate Gajecki is done, and Lamar Fonestock at E-Town is done. So there'll be 2 new coaches. Okay, 2A, Manheim Central, District 3, 3rd place. First round match last week, 3-0 over Lansdale Catholic. Boom. Minus 2 front row hitter kids who were hurt. This past Saturday, quarterfinals, they played Doc Mennonite Academy over Wyomissing. Got to cover that. Doc Mennonite was really good. Good news for Central was Jacob Moyer came back and played, and Josh Dipple came back and played, and they both were pretty good. They had 5-6 kills apiece. But Doc Mennonite was really good. A lot of size up front. They were impressive. And there was a weird moment in that match as well. 23-23. Central in the 2nd set, and Central gets what appears to be the point. There was a block at the net. It all happened really fast. It was set point, 24-23. Ref says point Manheim. And up on the scoreboard, 25-23, 1-1. Well, Doc kind of questioned the call. Referees are talking. They end up at the chair. The ref says, replay. They replayed the point. the 24-23 point.
Why?
Because they couldn't. Because one ref said, "Nah, that was in." The other ref said, "No, that was
it's
out."
in and out.
So they did a
In and out.
replay. It's not
Okay.
uncommon. You see a
Okay.
replay usually once a match, maybe. But this was huge. This was set point to go 1-1 in a
right.
state
Sure,
quarterfinal.
sure.
Big moment. And Doc wins the point. 24-24, and they get the next couple of points and win the set. They went on to win 3-0. Fourth season in a row that Manheim Central went to at least the state quarters. That's really impressive. 2018, they were in the state finals. 2019, they were in the state semifinals. And Manheim Central ended up going further than anybody else in the LL this year in volleyball, which was a bit of a surprise. Barons didn't make the league playoffs. They finished third in the section. Great program. Craig Dietrich does an amazing job. But Barons went deeper than anybody, state quarters. But that's it. That's a wrap. No more volleyball. Warwick won the league title.
Volleyball
Two teams
embroiled
left the
in
states. That's it.
controversy.
Yeah, both matches had weird plays, and
Where is Doc Mennonite?
Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and their coach is Kirby King, who's a Lancaster Mennonite guy.
Ha!
Little local angle there.
Pioneers are the mascot there.
Pioneers, you are correct, sir. Doc
Very
Mennonite
good.
Academy. Pioneers. They were
Very
good.
impressive.
They were
Very
good.
impressive.
Warwick and Central, good stuff.
Well done.
Good
Well
stuff.
done. All right. I can summarize lacrosse. Our teams that always kick butt, kick butt. More on that story. Here's John.
Yeah, so this time last week we went into the state lacrosse playoffs, Class 3A, Class 2A, total combined teams. 6 LL teams went in, and so far through the state quarterfinal round, 2 teams are left. They play Tuesday night, so by the time you watch this, you will have known those results. Class 3A girls, Manheim Township, 21-2 overall, taking on next door neighbor, essentially, Wilson, the District 3 third place team, 17-5 overall. The Bulldogs lost to the Blue Streaks earlier in the year, 11-10, so it should be a good matchup. More than likely in the rain on Tuesday night out at Exeter Township High School. Manheim Township, 7th trip to the state semis overall. If they would win Tuesday, they would go to the state final for what would be the 4th season in a row. Still looking to become the first team from District 3 to win a girls lacrosse state championship. Wilson, we talked about this last week where the western part of the state has really developed in terms of lacrosse. Wilson 2018 was their first year in the state playoffs. They're now a regular here, and they're now making their first trip to the state semifinals as Wilson. So they're kind of right in the mix and have really kind of developed as a Berks County power over the last handful of years. Also at Exeter Township High School, it just happens to work out. Township girls play at 5. Following that will be the Lampeter Strasburg boys Class 2A PIAA round. Matching up against the team, Marple Newtown, the Tigers. District 1 champion. Both teams, Lampeter Strasburg, Marple Newtown, never been here.
Wow.
Marple Newtown making their first appearance in the state playoffs ever after having won the district crown, and they beat a ton of good teams along the way. And the Tigers come in, again, both having made their state debut, and I asked the PhillyLacrosse.com guy, what do you know about this? And he was like, well, not much. They have probably the best freshman in the nation, and his older brother is going to Cornell. So that's about all I know. So either way, the winner of that will advance to the state final for what would be the first time. The Pioneers are on this historic tear of a run right now. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, so my headline was not correct. I apologize for that. When are the state finals?
State finals are Saturday, I believe, at Westchester East, Westchester Henderson.
It's usually at East.
Yeah.
What's that other girls match? Like if Township wins, who would they get? Do you know?
Of course, you're going to put me on the spot.
sure
I
it's
know
a
it's
Philly
District
team.
1, District 11 match.
Radnor or Conestoga?
It's Radnor and Conestoga, actually. Yes.
I just said that off the top of my head, and that's who's playing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, I was looking
Can I
at
walk
it
off?
on,
Radnor and
walk off with
Conestoga
looking
are
at it
both
on
District
Monday
1, aren't they?
Yeah. That's a walk-off.
Right.
That was a guess.
But the Hempfield boys, they nearly won in the state quarters, went to overtime, lost 7-6 to St. Joe's Prep. Township boys lost by 3, and they were within 2 in the last 2 minutes.
Is this the year Township girls end
think
it and
so.
win it?
I think so.
Seems like they're.
I think half the battle is talking about it, and all year we're going to win a state title. We're going to win a state title, and that was a big thing with the 2018 boys township team of we're going to get it back there and we're going to win it. So,
So it's good that
if
they're
you
saying
believe
it.
it.
You're
Yeah,
saying,
that they're expecting to do this, and they've been kicking butt so far. They beat their first 2 opponents in the state playoffs by double digits.
Wow.
And are kind of on a tear.
You said they're going for 4 state finals in a row?
Yes.
So the freshmen would have been started that run.
No,
Some of them might have
because
played.
2020 there was no season, so
That's
the freshmen.
right. My bad.
Yeah, the seniors would have been in 8th grade back in 2018.
Never mind.
So-
That's impressive, though.
Yep.
Good luck, Streaks. Good luck, LS boys. How about LS boys?
All right, the only remaining team that we still have swinging, teams I
Couple
teams.
teams.
Say, is in softball, and Rhines will briefly update us on that sport.
Now that volleyball has ended, I'm helping out Dave Byrne on the softball beat. Good stuff. So I saw some softball here the last week or so. 6A, Penn Manor, district champs in 6A, beat Manheim Township in that game over at Messiah last week. Township was the Cinderella, 8 seed, got hot. We talked about them. They stole like 7 bases in the game.
Yeah, they really put together a run at the end of the year.
Yes, fun team. They ended up 14-11, but got to states for the first time since 2014. Penn Manor, district champs. Good for them. Okay, state softball. Penn Manor still alive. They beat Garnet Valley Jaguars in the first round. Next up for Penn Manor, Comets play Thursday against Springford. They're pretty good. I think they only have 1 loss.
Penn Manor's pretty good too.
Penn Manor is also good, as we've chronicled.
They're certainly one of the best teams in the state.
I'm
I
glad-
gotta believe.
Yeah,
I gotta believe.
absolutely. I'm glad I got to see them.
They're capable
live.
of winning it. You never know if they're going to. I think they're capable of it.
Oh, certainly.
I think.
Yep. And I saw them live, and they're very fundamentally sound, and they pound the ball, and they're just
And
they're
hit and
very
they
good.
pitch. Yeah, they
Yep.
hit and they pitch and they field.
So
That
they
works.
play Springford, the Rams, Thursday at 1 o'clock at Governor Mifflin. State quarterfinals. Manheim Township was the other 6A team, as mentioned. Got to cover them on Monday. Don't get me started on the traffic on the turnpike trying to get to Pennsbury.
On the turnpike?
Oh, there was an exit closed. Township's bus got stuck. I got stuck.
Oh, that's right. I read about the karaoke.
Oh, it was
and
terrible.
all that.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
That was a great story.
Yeah, thank you. Township finally got there. Pennsbury's really good. They have a pitcher named Ainsley McClure, who's going to F&M here in Lancaster. So the Lancaster folks will get to see her. She's really tough. They scored 4 in the first right away and said, here we are. Ended up winning 10-2. So Township, great job. They were the Cinderella kind of team this year.
Cinderella.
Coach Riley Gerhardt said after, this is what I want. She was a really dynamite player at Township a couple years ago. She said, I came here to win and build a program. We're going to win now. Look out for us. Township out. 5A. The defending state champs are still standing.
Yes,
LS.
they are. They're still playing.
Still playing. They beat Westchester Ruston in the first round. LS plays Thursday in the state quarters against Pittston. They're really good.
Pittston's tough.
Pittston's they're 22-0.
Wow.
Really good. Sorry, I don't know their nickname off the top of my head. But Pittston's tough. So this will be a big matchup for LS. They play at 6 o'clock Thursday at Patriots Park in Allentown.
Well, I've covered a game
Yeah,
there.
nice little park. Bleachers.
Kind of
press
in a
box.
neighborhood.
Yeah, a little bit.
kind of
It's nice. Plenty of parking.
Yeah.
Good spot. So Penn Manor, 6A plays Springford. LS in 5A plays Pittston. Both games Thursday. Winners advance to the state semifinals. I want to say next Monday. I think all the state semis are Monday.
that's correct, yeah.
And then the state finals are at Penn State Thursday, Friday by class. So good stuff with the softball. Very good.
Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. Next week, when we do this for the final time of the school year, we could still have some teams still playing in baseball and softball.
Good.
Everything else will be done, and we'll be able to sort of wrap up and talk about, sort of summarize what we've witnessed these many months in this school year.
Amazing.
It's been fun, and as I said, we'll do it one more time. Thanks for watching and listening. My name is Mike Gross. His name is John Wall. His name is Jeff Reinhardt. And this is the LL Spring Sports Roundtable, brought to you by Penn Medicine, Lancaster General Health, Sports Medicine. See you later.